11 a.m. for Health Matters. Ocala Health and Strive have teamed up to bring you the latest information on good health services available to you right here at home. This vital information will help you make informed decisions about your health. So don't forget to join me here at 11 a.m. Thursday. It's news you can use from Ocala Health, Strive, and your friends here at WOCA.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials: 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, 36 months for 1.75% APY, each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through December 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or visit their website at flcu.org.
When I started thinking about this year's Christmas greeting, I wanted to make it something meaningful. So here is my heartfelt wish for us all. Good health, prosperity, and the peace to be happy, whatever our circumstances. Remember the reason for the season. Merry Christmas.
Hey Ocala, this is Kelly Hart, Executive Editor of Ocala Magazine. Did you know last year Ocala Magazine won more awards in excellence than any other publication in Florida? And this year, Ocala Magazine was named Best Consumer Magazine in the state. Now you can join me every Friday at 10 a.m. on Ocala Magazine Radio, where we bring the pages of Ocala Magazine to life, right here on The Source. Ocala Magazine thanks you for making us number one. And remember, there is only one Ocala Magazine.
The most trusted name in news, Fox News, every half hour, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
WOCA.
Ocala's information station, 1370 WOCA.
Ocala.
Minutes after 7 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Friday morning. It is Black Friday morning.
Yep.
It is November 27th, 2015, the day after Thanksgiving. If you're looking at the streaming video online, you don't see Robin's pretty face this morning. I've got the camera aimed outward. Yay! So that you can see the massive numbers of people.
I'm glad.
Here at the Paddock Mall.
There we go. There's the masses.
There we go. There's the masses right there. It was not as crowded this morning as it was last Black Friday morning, was it?
No, two Black Friday. Yeah, that's right. Last Black Friday it was pretty crowded.
Oh, okay.
But two.
There was one. It was one morning. It was really, really crowded.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Because last year was the first year the mall and everything was open on Thanksgiving evening.
So Jim Trapani came in earlier. He said it was pretty busy last night.
Yeah, I had come back from my brother's in the mall. Parking lot was full. Target was all the way up to the road.
Really?
Ruby Tuesday was all full. The restaurant. It was about 7 o'clock last night.
Well, it's that time of year, by the way. So we got a good morning, and it is Friday.
Like
it is Friday, so I can kind of stick with the theme that normally is the theme on Friday, which is to try to have fun. Mm-hmm. I mean, we do have some news, of course, that we'll report, especially at 8:35. That's when we really dig into the news during News Bites. But 7:35, a couple of fun things. The hacker group Anonymous replaced the ISIS website with a Viagra ad. I thought that was funny.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
The New York Times says that Donald Trump was making fun of a disabled reporter. Donald Trump says, "No, I wasn't, and you owe me an apology." So that's I want to tell you about that.
Good for him.
And then I thought it would be fun. We sometimes talk about the hottest Christmas gifts of the year. I have the top 10 hottest Christmas toys of all time.
Oh my gosh.
The top 10 hottest Christmas toys of all time. And I might challenge some of the things on this list. And but anyway, and you might too.
Okay.
You might say, well, wait a minute. What about the wagon?
Mm-hmm.
What about the cap gun? You know, this probably I don't think the wagon or the cap gun are on there, but
Yeah.
they don't talk about cap guns anymore.
No, they don't.
Although yesterday I had Thanksgiving with my son and our friend Doug.
Yes.
And afterwards, I went by, for the very first time, Gander Mountain. I had never been there before. Mm-hmm. And so we went into Gander Mountain, and there's lots of guns in there. Lots of guns in there.
I bet there is, yeah.
And so Doug picked up a crossbow and posed with it, and I took a picture with my phone and
there you go.
Posted it. So
yeah, he's probably going to ask his brothers for a crossbow for Christmas. I want one.
8:35 News Bites. That's when we turn off the silly and turn off any commentary. We simply read the shortened version of the news. Mm-hmm. There's one news item, Robin. One of the most famous strippers in the world passed away.
Okay, can I guess?
Yeah.
Gypsy Rose Lee?
No.
No.
I'll tell you her name.
Well, who else is there?
Oh, gosh.
The fan lady. The lady with the fans?
She's 78 years old, so she... let's see. Hold on. I'll find it.
What was her name?
I can't believe you were asking me that. I should have known better than to bring it up. Okay.
Yeah, but the lady with the fans. My dad and his buddies saw her in Milwaukee.
Your dad admitted to going to see a stripper? Okay, her name is Carol Doda.
Oh.
Carol Doda.
No, I don't recognize
78
that
years
name.
old.
Carol Doda.
But anyway.
You got to think of the lady with the fans.
Fandango lady?
It's a funny story because my dad and his friends they went out as couples to this one huge party with their wives and stuff, and then all of a sudden the wives are looking around and
where'd the guys go?
And yeah, they're not there. Well, they went to see the fan lady on the other side of where the party was being held, and they came back. I can't remember her name, but she was naked except for the fans, and she was loved in Paris and all over the world. Oh, what was her name?
I can look it up.
But that was a funny
We're
story.
stuck on that. We got to move forward.
Okay.
Jim George will be here. He might be able to help you. I don't know who's coming in today, to be honest with you.
No, I don't either.
We have people on the schedule,
here.
but it is a holiday basically. I mean, the day before. I mean, you have Thanksgiving, and then you have a weekend. So, I mean, what's the whole point of having Friday? Except to take it off or go shopping or something.
Yeah, exactly.
But of course, if you're shopping, that means there are people working, which was the whole problem with yesterday being open. It wasn't that we were complaining that people were going shopping. It's that people who were going shopping you have to have people working in order for people to go shopping. So,
Well, maybe because it was a holiday, they get time and a half for holiday pay.
We would hope so.
Yeah.
We would hope at least time and a half.
Yeah.
Jim George at 9:05. He's the owner of American Cable Services. And you know what? Gadgets are a pretty hot item this year, as they pretty much always are. And so maybe he can help us with some of that. Jackie Maniti is coming on at 9:35. Jackie is a columnist for the Island Reporter in St. Petersburg. And Jackie's talking about the book Jacqueline, a novel based on a true story. We'll find out about that at 9:35. Kelly Hart, the effervescent, beautiful Kelly Hart at 10:05. Ocala Magazine Radio is what we call her segment because she's from Ocala Magazine, of course. And another good friend, Matthew Wardell, coming into the studio with Michael Roberts. They are coming in to promote something happening at the just the list of things, right?
Yeah, because they've got a whole bunch of things that are coming up.
Showbiz Nations Live.
Oh, that's what Michael.
The
J.
Universal
Roberts is part of.
Broadcasting Network. Oh, we're going to find out some stuff, huh?
Yeah, that's what he's part of.
The Riley Art Center, beautiful new facility here in Ocala for our different functions. John Goodwin is coming on at 11:05. Gosh, we got a lot of people we know today.
Yeah.
He's the president of Galaxy Press. He'll be talking to us about the Writers of the Future, Volume 31. Mm-hmm. Fun with Joe today. I have some questions.
Okay.
85% of the people who were asked these questions got 85% of them right, and the group, Black Friday shoppers.
Oh, gosh.
Are you smarter than a Black Friday shopper? Is the game today?
Nice.
If you're watching the streaming video, you're looking at the door just outside the food court here at the Paddock Mall. And it looks pretty empty, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I wonder if it's busy inside the mall. Maybe they're all in there already.
Yeah, when I came in, I entered from 200 as always, and the anchor stores have a lot of cars around their area, like Belk and Sears and Penny's. The anchor stores have that, so maybe they're targeted.
And then when Galen, you know this on from Life South, I have a feeling football will come up. So I might not be able to get to this because I know there was some football stuff yesterday. But I have 11 sexy gifts for your wife that are better than flowers.
Oh, okay.
11 sexy gifts for your wife.
Nice.
How about that?
Better than flowers. Okay.
It's from theenclosed.com.
The Enclosed?
Theenclosed.com,
Okay.
yes. Yes, it's a sexy website.
Nice.
Sexy clean sexy. It's not dirty sexy. What else did I want? Oh, I got some Black Friday jokes. You want to hear my Black Friday jokes?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we find them. Then I guess we'll dig into something else here. Hold
Okay.
on. Where are my Black Friday jokes?
Okay.
Nobody likes my jokes.
I think they're funny.
All right, what do Black Friday shoppers and the Thanksgiving
Good morning.
turkey have in common? Good morning, Robin.
Their trust early. I don't know.
They know what it's like to be jammed into a small place and stuffed.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. What kind of an apple was the horse looking for on Black Friday? What kind
Crab
of
apple.
No, a Macintosh.
Oh, okay.
Get it?
Yes.
How do you know Arnold Schwarzenegger is waiting in line with you on Black Friday?
He says, I won't be back. I'm staying here.
He jingles all the way.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that movie.
Why do Americans go shopping on Black Friday?
To save money.
They're thankful they survived the Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah.
And finally,
Yes.
why do so many men show up at the mall for Black Friday shopping?
So they can buy special sexy gifts for their wives.
Close. Women's panties are half off.
What a visual that.
There you go. That's why.
That's my favorite one.
That's why all the men. Well, that's why I saved it for last.
Yeah.
I figured it was going to be a good one.
That's my
All right,
favorite
before
one.
we get to the bottom of the hour and move forward, we'll try to do a couple of serious stories after the bottom, but I do have that fun thing about the top 10 toys of all time.
Yeah.
WOCA, The Source, has 2 big screen TVs that we will be giving away on December 21st. Mm-hmm. 2 people will win them. The way we will pick those 2 people is from pieces of paper that are stuffed into a blue cube that is on this table that I'm sitting at right now.
Yep.
If your name is in the blue cube already, then good for you. If it's in there once and you called it in or put it in yourself, but you haven't gone to the Facebook page, then you can get your name in there another time. Mm-hmm. You can double your chances. And remember, you can quadruple your chances if you get the missus to do it.
That's right.
You see what I mean?
I do.
Because you're both going to watch the TV anyway,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, you are.
All right, so if you go to the WOCA Facebook page, like the page, and then like the post at the very, very top, the post that shows the giveaway.
Yes.
You'll see a lot of people have been clicking on it, so you'll know that's the one. And once we have your name on there, Dan Martone will get your name off of there, put it in the box, and your name can be in the box twice.
Yes, I can.
And just remember my secret. Get the lady in your life to do it as well. We'll
Yes.
take a little break, and we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Joe Chiaro. A national ceremony in Paris. French President Francois Hollande leading the national event to remember the 130 people killed in the terrorist attacks 2 weeks ago.
They represented life, and it's because they represented life that they were killed. It was because they were France that they were beaten down. It was because they represented freedom that they were massacred.
Hollande through a translator. Millions hitting the stores for Black Friday.
And it can be overwhelming.
You really have to spend a lot of time checking through everything. One of the things that can happen is once some of the deals get released, the other competitors look at those deals and then try to either match them or beat them.
Jim Wilcox with Consumer Reports tells me compare prices in stores and online.
Fox's Monica Ricks. The National Retail Federation expects about a third of Americans to shop today. Fox News, we report, you decide.
is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
On this episode of What Not to Do, brought to you by
Mike Scott Plumbing. If water runs through it, we do it.
Why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Never mind that. We have bigger issues.
Really? Bigger than a helicopter?
Your parents are going to be here for the big dinner, and the garbage disposal is making some crazy noise, and it wasn't Christmas music.
Well, maybe you should have thought about that before you tried shoving an entire sack of potatoes down the disposal.
It wasn't the entire sack, just most of it.
Now's not the time for more jokes, Mr. Funny Man.
Well, I did try to fix it, but...
Do you have to do this every holiday?
No, I did skip Easter.
What did we agree the rules are?
No more circus animals in the house.
No, not that one.
Oh, if water runs through it, call Mike Scott Plumbing.
Because they don't charge extra for nights, weekends, or holidays. So put down the blowtorch and pick up the phone.
Yes, dear. 866-314-4443.
And why is there a helicopter in the yard?
Oh, that? Black Friday sale.
Happy holidays from all of us here at Mike Scott Plumbing.
If you're anything like I was, the thought of getting older was the last thing on your mind. But here we are. For me, it started slowly. The lack of energy, never being in the mood, and when I was, I could never perform at my best. I tried the pills and other treatments with minimal results, and all but given up on my sex life. Then, I found the doctors at New Male Medical Center. Wow, they made a new male out of me. Feel like I'm 25 again. I have renewed vigor, so much more energy, and no longer worry about my performance. New Male treated me like my situation was one of a kind, with a custom treatment plan that really works. I feel great. They can create one for you too. It does not matter if you suffer from low testosterone, erectile dysfunction, or just want to last longer. New Male will help you.
Call New Male Medical Center today at 352-404-4779. 352-404-4779. That's 352-404-4779. It will change your life. 352-404-4779.
Looking to put your money to work? Florida Credit Union has 3 CD specials: 12 months for 1.05% APY, 24 months for 1.50% APY, 36 months for 1.75% APY each with a $10,000 minimum. Federally insured by the NCUA. APY equals annual percentage yield. These rates effective through December 31st, subject to change at any time. Visit one of Florida Credit Union's convenient locations today or visit their website at flcu.org.
Stay informed on everything going on in the Villages with the Village Spectator newspaper. The Village Spectator is exclusively devoted to the Villages with news, commentary, and more. And yes, they have Tom's Picks, a free referral for people who are looking for a company to do work for them. Tom's Picks will refer the company that fits your needs, and all we ask is that you tell them where you heard about them. Call Tom's Picks at 804-1223 and pick up your copy of the Village Spectator today.
Now read Ocala Downtown newspaper online.
All right, 25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. And if you're looking at the streaming, I don't have the camera aimed at Robin in the top of my head today. I have it aimed out the window.
Good, I'm glad.
So if you're watching, you can sort of kind of keep tabs on what's going on outside the window here at the Paddock Mall. Let's see, some things in the news. Anything I have to mention? Any news? Any ribbon cuttings or anything? How was your Thanksgiving, first of all?
December, next week in December is when our next ribbon cutting is.
Okay. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was real nice.
You went to your brother's. Did you watch football at all?
No. We went out and we had dinner, lunch inside. My brother and daughter went. Shannon, they went fishing in his catfish pond, and they got catfish, and there were 2 other couples there with their children and my mother, and we just had a really good time. We walked and gathered eggs at the chicken coop. My brother has a tractor, and he put a pallet on the front So he would give the kids a ride.
Right.
The kids would sit on the pallet, and then he would raise the front of the tractor all the way up into the trees and would drive around and bring
How
them
old were
down
the kids?
like a theme park. 17
Oh, okay.
and 10 and a couple in between. And then, a couple moms got on there, and they did that with their children. And it was just a lot of fun. No TV, no radio or anything. We ate indoors and spent a lot of time outdoors, just enjoying each other and chatting.
Just enjoying.
Yeah,
things.
walking around and chatting. So it was really nice.
So today's Black Friday.
And you had fun with your son.
I did. It is I'm a pretty simple guy when it comes to these kind of things.
Mm-hmm.
I just say, can I hang out with my buddy?
Mm-hmm.
As a child, during his childhood, he and I were inseparable.
Yeah, you're best friends.
And I know. So, but it's always nice to get together. It's an interesting, different relationship that you have with your children when they're adults.
Yes.
Isn't it?
It is very interesting. So it was fun, very enjoyable. Everybody laughed a lot, and that was a good thing.
All right, many consider Black Friday the start of the holiday season, and of course it kind of sort of is. But this year, people were shopping earlier. A lot of people shopping online earlier. They used to say the Monday after Black Friday was
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, and not necessarily the case anymore. Let's see. Many of the most popular items are tech gifts right now. What do you call it? Technology gifts. Apple Watches, TVs, hoverboards. By the way, so many people jump onto the iBandwagon. Have you noticed this?
I don't know what iBand is.
The iBandwagon, I'm saying.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, let me explain. The Apple company decided they would put an I in front of almost everything they do. The iPad, the iPhone, right? Okay, they put that letter I in front. So now other people are doing it too. The iSkateboard, right?
Oh, okay.
The iDress. Have you seen the iDress?
No,
It's the new iDress.
Wow,
I was thinking about Dr. Lang because he really was ahead of all of them.
Yeah.
He's an eye doctor.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Hoverboards are popular, and I have no idea what they mean by that. I don't think there are hoverboards.
Does that mean the thing with two wheels?
It might be that thing.
That you stand on,
Yeah.
and it's not like a skateboard because you're going the same direction as the wheels, and there's nothing to hold on to. You're just moving.
Drones are not on the list yet. I wonder if they're going to be.
Mm-hmm.
They're not. I'm looking for the list.
I saw a drone in the Jiffy store yesterday when I gassed up for $59.99. It was on sale. It was originally $130.
Really?
It's $59.99. Yep. And it does stunts in the air. It's a stunt drone.
State parks across the country are offering free or reduced admission today.
Oh, nice.
Well, I guess it's the way to do Black Friday, go out to a park. The free or reduced price admission ties in with outdoor retailer REI's decision to close its stores. There are 143 of their stores, giving 12,000 employees a paid day off to spend with their family today and yesterday.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know what REI is, but...
No. But at least they're getting paid for it.
If you want to do this, you have hashtag Fresh Air Friday instead of Black Friday.
Okay.
There you go.
I like that hashtag Fresh Air Friday. I mean, you go ahead and you do your shopping, you do all that stuff, and then you got to get rid of that energy somehow. So you go to a state park and have lunch.
Some of the people who are protesting things are taking advantage of the fact that there are a lot of people out there that might see their protesting. In Chicago, there's a place called Chicago's Loop. I'm not familiar with Chicago. I assume many of you are.
That's the expressway that you're on. It's kind of like the Audubon in the U.S.
Organizers from Stop Mass Incarceration Network are out there on that loop with signs. They're also along the North Michigan Avenue section of Chicago. Is that a busy area?
Yes.
The latest protests followed days of rallies over police officer Jason Van Dyke's fatal shooting of Laquan McDonald. Van Dyke was shot 16 times. Wow. And Montana has been designated as the state with the worst drivers in America. Galen will be happy because, Montana does border Canada.
It does. You make Galen smile with that one.
The worst drivers in the USA for the second year in a row are the drivers in Montana, according to a study that's out this morning. CarInsuranceComparison.com ranked the states using scores from fatal crash statistics from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Montana ranks top for speeding, 6th for careless driving, and 8th for failure to obey traffic laws.
Is that the state where there's a whole stretch of nothing and then you can go as fast as you want?
I heard that, but I think they decided not to do that. I don't know. I could be wrong. But New Mexico, which had not ranked among the top 10 last year, jumped into a tie for second place with South Carolina.
Oh, South Carolina is a hazardous place.
Yeah, second place.
Wow.
New Mexico and South Carolina, both in second place. Montana is in first place. I'll have to get the list and tell you what the other ones are.
Oh, that'll be fun to find out.
And the Pope Francis, has released an album.
Oh. I wonder what he's doing.
Pope Francis's album is called Wake Up. It's a new album out today. It features Christian hymns reworked by contemporary composers, interspersed with extracts from Pope Francis's speeches. The musical styles range from rock to Latin music, and the lyrics and spoken words, are in English, Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese. From a pope who has stressed humility and accessibility and reminded us to the importance of a common touch, this album called Wake Up is certainly a canny effort. A mostly endearing one, according to Elisa Gardner, who's the reviewer here.
Oh, nice. That'll be interesting.
All right, the hacker group, Anonymous, has taken down a pro-Islamic State recruiting website, also known as ISIS, and replaced it with an advertisement for Viagra.
Good for them.
Gosh.
Good for them. Now just go hit their bank accounts and drain all their money.
The group, called Ghost Security Group, hacked into the site on the dark web and replaced it with a message reading, "Too much ISIS."
Nice.
Enhance your calm, the message read. Too many people are into this ISIS stuff. Please gaze upon this lovely ad so we can upgrade our infrastructure and give you ISIS content you so desperately crave. That's what they put on their website. The advertisement links to a website selling the antidepressant Prozac and the erectile dysfunction drug Viagra and accepts payments in Bitcoin. Ghost Security earlier this week said it believes ISIS has a portion of its vast wealth stored in the online currency of Bitcoin. In an effort to avoid such shutdowns, ISIS-related sites have been moving to the dark web, which are internet sites which are not accessible without the proper tools.
Okay.
I didn't know there was a dark web.
No, I didn't either. But Anonymous, you go get them. Get ISIS.
Used to be a dark-winged duck, remember?
Do that. Oh, yeah. Daffy Duck's cousin or something.
Donald Trump yesterday demanded an apology from the New York Times. So he couldn't even take time out to enjoy Thanksgiving with his family.
Yeah.
He demanded an apology from the New York Times for saying he mocked one of its reporters' physical disability at a recent campaign event. In 2 tweets yesterday afternoon, the Republican presidential frontrunner, Donald Trump, denied making fun of Sergei Kovaleski, who suffers from the congenital condition arthrogryposis, which limits the use of his arms, the movements of his arms.
How could
anyway? Trump said it doesn't. Trump said they don't know anything about. He doesn't know anything about the reporter or anything about what the reporter looks like. So how could he be mocking him? Now he's demanding an apology from the New York Times. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. I've got the top 10 selling toys of all time.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Partly sunny and windy Friday with a shower in a couple of spots. High 78 to 80. Friday night, patchy clouds. A brief shower near the coast. Low 61 to 67. Breezy on Saturday with sunshine and some clouds. A stray shower along the coast. High 77 to 81. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Steve Travis.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to career source Citrus, Levy, Marion and learn how they can help you.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Ooh, ouch. Does pain have you glued to the couch? Yes, unfortunately it's true that every year we must get older, but that doesn't mean we have to deal with pain in our back, knees, or shoulder. If your muscles and joints are sore, don't worry anymore. Come get acupuncture from me and you'll be pain-free. Acupuncture starts as low as $35 at a Better You Healthcare. Call me, Dr. Erica Olstein, at 615-5566. Stop your pain from driving you insane.
Opportunities for getting sick everywhere. Viruses hang out in lots of places and they love to follow you home. But there are ways to beat them, and beat them before they even have a chance to cause you problems. Vaccinations are like your own personal shield against disease. They're your first line of defense against many common infections like tetanus or flu. Interested in learning more? Visit immunizeflorida.com and learn how to keep vaccine between you and disease. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
It's not just about squeezing a couple of lemon slices into hot or cold water. We need to grate it in a half teaspoon of lemon zest. Boredom and excess energy are the causes of many pet behavior problems. So if your dog's chewing furniture or barking excessively, try taking them outside for an hour a day. You can raise your chances a recruiter will contact you by 1,000% by posting links to industry news on your LinkedIn page at least once a week.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock. Nice looking Friday morning. I don't think I told you the temperature. It's not bad. It's 61 degrees, and temperature's expected to climb into up to around 80 degrees today. The whole weekend looks pretty nice, actually. So thank you for listening and enjoying your Friday. Hopefully you've got the day off and you're not too stressed out for any reason. So I wanted to real quickly give you I went to the website. If you want to see it for yourself, it's carinsurancecomparison.com.
Okay.
And so they rated Montana as the worst state for drivers in the nation. New Mexico and South Carolina are tied in second place. Texas is in, therefore, fourth place because there is no third place. Louisiana is fifth. Arizona is sixth. Let's see. Tied for seventh place is North Dakota and Hawaii. Ninth place is Delaware. Mississippi's in 10th. Wow, where's Florida on here? Florida's not even close to the top. Let's see. Wow. All right, Florida is 32nd out of 50. Not bad.
Wow.
And which is the safest? Oh, Minnesota. Minnesota is the safest state to drive in.
There you go.
You would think it would be something like Montana because there's hardly anybody there.
Yeah, right. Well, that's probably why it's the worst, because you take liberties of driving and stuff.
Wow. Anyway. So let's see who was the worst with careless driving.
Oh, okay.
Florida was.
There you go. I believe it.
Florida is the worst when it comes to careless driving.
There you go.
That does, yeah.
Well, we experience that like almost every day.
Who comes in first place with drunk driving? North Dakota.
Oh, yeah.
Who comes in first place with failure to obey traffic rules? Louisiana.
I can attest to that, because when I was up there visiting, when Ronnie was working up there, you would be driving down a 2-lane highway and people would be driving on the shoulders in the opposite direction of the way you were driving, and there were a lot of cars that were just off the road in the swamp. So I can attest to that. Yep, it's very scary up there. Sorry, Patsy, but that's what I experienced. It was really strange.
All right, let's see here. By the way, I don't have an update on the overpass on I-75 at County Road 329. I don't know which exit that is, but a truck, a dump truck, a dump truck hit it from underneath.
Oh my gosh!
On Wednesday afternoon, and
Wow.
it caused some closures of the lanes. I believe the exit is closed.
Let's see. That would be
329.
Micanopy. It's too close.
But anyway, so if you're driving that way, I don't know if it's open yet. But I know it was. Well, let me put it this way: it was open. I just
Yeah.
don't think it was completely open. I think they had a
okay.
lane or two closed.
So people are being delayed.
All right, here are the top 10 hot Christmas toys of all time. See
Okay.
see if some of this gives you pause and reminiscing. The number 10 is Mr. Potato Head. Came out in 1952, sold 1 million, made by Hasbro.
Wow. It's still going strong, too, I think.
Originally, George Lerner's idea for this famous toy, Spud, seemed like it might be a dud. At first, no one seemed interested in the idea, but eventually a small family-run toy company called Hasbro began production. Mr. Potato Head became so popular that a Mrs. Potato Head was introduced the next year. Mr. Potato Head was the very first toy advertisement on TV.
Yeah, but when it first came out, it just had, like, the eyes and the ears and the hands and all, and you had to supply your own potato.
Right.
So you had to do that, but then after that, they created the body, and that's what sent it.
But you think about this
soaring.
now, they never had a toy advertisement on TV before this.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's right.
They realized, oh, wow, kids are watching TV. Hey,
Yeah.
Mom, I want that Mr. Potato Head. A 6-foot-tall, 150-pound Mr. Potato Head statue went missing from the entrance of a private estate on Rhode Island in 2003. It showed up in a field a few days later.
Oh, my gosh.
Sergeant James Quinn stated that Mr. Potato Head was mashed a little bit during the incident.
I figured there'd be a joke in there somewhere.
All right, that was number 10. Number 9 of the all-time best-selling toys at Christmas time is the Pet Rock. It came out in 1975. They sold over 5 million rocks in 6 months.
Oh, I remember that campaign.
Can you believe that?
I mean, they had their own tiny box. They had, like, satin liners. They had, tiny little bow ties
Here's
you could put on
the
them.
story behind the Pet Rock. Larry Dahl hit the idea while boozing with his pals. That's according to him. He's an advertising executive. Next, he sent the press release out to virtually every major media outlet, leading to articles in several local newspapers, Newsweek, and the appearance on The Tonight Show.
Gosh, yeah, nice. I
Which
remember
catapulted it. The number 8 best-selling toy at Christmas time, that came out in 1975, it was Pong.
Oh, yeah.
Made by Atari. It sold 150,000. I don't know why it's number 8 when the other one sold 5 million. Maybe dollar, I don't know. Pong was an adaptation of the company's popular arcade game of the same name, and it became the most popular game of the 1975 holiday season with $40 million in sales that year.
And you said you bought one for your dad, right?
No, not Pong.
Oh, not
No,
Pong.
I bought him an Atari.
Oh, okay. Well, you had to have the Atari for Pong, right?
No, Pong was a game all by itself.
Oh.
Is all it was.
okay.
Was just Pong.
Oh,
There was no
okay, I didn't
cartridges. It was just,
realize.
you just hooked it up and you had a line and a dot,
Mm-hmm.
and then each of your paddles was a line, and
Oh, okay.
remember?
That's right. That's right.
So that's 40 years ago already.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I bought my son an Atari for his birthday, and it had Pong on it, so I guess that's why I was confused.
Yeah. When it comes to home video games, Pong really started the ball rolling. When you see it in action now, it's hard to believe that a few lines on a TV screen could cause such a ruckus. It was fun. I remember. It's still fun.
Yeah, it is.
All right, number 7 of the top-selling toys of all time during the Christmas season is Atari, the system Atari. 1 million of them sold, and
They brought him back for this year, too.
did they really?
The Atari, yeah.
The
you
Atari
can see
Video Computer System originally came out in 1977. It came out with one game called Combat, and about a half a dozen other games were available. That year was not a good year for video game systems, as the market experienced a crash after it had previously oversaturated the market with Pong clones.
it. Oh, okay.
While the Atari is considered the first successful console with interchangeable cartridges, its sales were disappointing during its first 2 years. But in 1979, they added 32 titles to the library, including the very first video game with an Easter egg.
Isn't that cool?
Easter eggs, for those who don't know, is a hidden feature somewhere in there. You have to find it. The first game licensed from a movie franchise, which was Superman.
I hope my son still has his from all those years
And
ago.
the first generation of gamers had been born. That year, the Atari CVS, renamed Atari 2600, was the best-selling Christmas present.
Yep.
1 million were sold that year. The cartridges were made another $100 million. Wow.
Yeah, it was cool.
Number 6 on the list of the best-selling Christmas toys of all time is 1983, the Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh, yeah.
The dolls go on record as the most successful new doll introduction in the history of the toy industry. In the year 2000, they were featured on U.S. Stamp Series, highlighting the 1980s. Wow.
Uh-oh. They got a Christmas tree. They're probably going to decorate their store.
Yeah, probably for the store. Number 5 of all-time best-selling games. Hi.
It's heavy.
Game Boy came out in 1991. It's the number 5 best-selling Christmas toy of all time.
Okay.
Game Boy, 1991.
Oh, Alex loved that game.
A year after its release in Japan, the Game Boy came to the United States and conquered the Christmas shopping season.
Mm-hmm.
Game Boy gave you 35 hours of play on one set of batteries.
Yeah.
There you go.
That was pretty cool.
Number 4
Mm-hmm.
of the best-selling toys during the Christmas season is Tickle Me Elmo. It came out in 1996.
Oh, yeah.
10 million were sold.
I remember that one, boy. That was
Whoa.
a hottie.
Remember we had Elmo on the phone?
Yeah, we did. We did.
We
That
had-
we had
had
him a couple of times.
The voice of the guy who does Elmo on the phone.
Yes.
The real guy.
Yeah.
And before we had the interview with him, I can't remember his name. Maybe they didn't even tell us his name.
No.
But before we spoke to him, we had strict rules from his publicist to not ask if Ernie and Bert were gay.
Yes.
Remember that?
I remember that.
You
I sure
will
do.
not. We will hang up on you if you ask us that. If you ask Elmo that question,
Yes.
it'll just be disconnected. That'll be at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
But boy, we had fun all morning before we got him on the phone.
Yeah.
With that one.
Yeah, we did.
But anyway, so yeah, and I always pictured the guy on the phone is in his underwear, smoking a cigar, hadn't shaved yet.
Scratching and everything else you guys do.
Us guys. Yeah, you ladies don't scratch.
Oh, not
Tickle
that
Me
area.
Elmo, number 4. All right, number 3
Uh-huh.
is the Furby.
Oh, yeah,
Came
I
out
remember that.
1998.
Mhm.
1.8 million of them sold. The Furby was introduced at the Toy Industry Association's annual Toy Fair. The introduction of the Furby took place in February, months before its planned release.
Mm-hmm.
Over 14 million Furbies sold in 1999, but the Christmas of 98 was the height of the Furby fervor
Yes.
because of its lack of availability.
Yep. Yep. We had a toy store here
What was
in
the
the
Furby,
mall.
by the way? That was like a little robot thing?
Yeah, that
That's the
looked
one that-
like little Gizmo. From
And it
the-
it's supposed to teach each other how to speak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, I got 2 more. Number 2 came out in 2006 is the PlayStation 3.
Yes.
The PlayStation 3 had several features that set it apart. Unified gaming, online playing, had functionality and multimedia storage, and you could put photos, music, and movies on it.
Yep, that was
2006. And one more. The number 1 best-selling toy during the Christmas season is the Zuzu Pets. Came out in 2009. They sold 10 million of these things.
cool. Oh, I remember those.
Wow. Russell Hornsby, the man who came up with the idea for the robotic hamsters, was inspired by the popularity of hamsters footage on YouTube.
Yeah.
Thus, the Zuzu Pets.
That's right.
All right, we'll take a little break. Galen Unold is up next. I've got the 11 sexy gifts for your wife. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Packed crowds are pouring into stores across the country for Black Friday deals at one mall in Kentucky last night. Bargain hunters disintegrating into a brawl. The National Retail Federation expecting about 30 million people shopped on Thanksgiving and about 99.7 today. And for the first time, more shoppers expected to visit retailers' websites on their smartphones than on desktop computers and tablets this weekend. Kurt Knut, Cyber Guy, telling Fox and Friends for the best cyber deals, try
tuning into social media like Facebook.